and welcome to the LCTV football quiz.
Now we're due to kick off the quiz in, how long have we got now, Jane?
4 minutes.
4 minutes. So for those of you who've arrived early,
Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
with the opening round, which is appearing on screen now.
So grab your pen and paper and see if you can get a head start while we wait for the competition to arrive.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday night quiz night. And just in time, it looks like Liam White's got himself a new phone, according to this. So happy new phone. What phone have you got? We need to know. What is it? What have you got? What phone have you got, Liam?
Oh, there's a few in, isn't there, tonight?
Yes, we need to just go back to the anagrams, don't we? Let's just go to the anagrams. We'll carry on. We'll give you 5 minutes on those anagrams. There we go. There we are. And this time I didn't put the answers up, which is really good.
Ben and his mum are in from
Oh, hello.
Fleetwood stroke St Anne's.
Yeah, Fleetwood fans. Samsung Galaxy A10 in blue. That's a great phone. Oh, look at you. Is it your birthday? Was it your birthday?
That's
Was it for your birthday, or was it just a?
No, he's got the same birthday as me.
Oh no, just a gift then. Just treat yourself. Or Mum treated you. Right, who else have we got here?
Well, we've got a few in. We've got Tom Smithy from Millwall.
Millwall, Smithy. Oh, Smithy, we got to give you commiserations. Yeah. It was a kind of double-edged sword. On one side, we were cheering that Preston hadn't made it, and then on the other, we were thinking about you, Smithy, and thinking, I just missed out.
Gosh, it's been a chat fest.
TSS Seasider. Good signing, 5 signings. You just need to get some more players to hold the team together. Yeah, it's
Jerry
very
Yates today. He looks great. I watched all the goals that he scored for Swindon last season, and he looks like he knows where the goal is, and he's hungry, and he can take a penalty as well, can't he? Blimey, yeah, excited.
By any chance, is Dragon Knobs a Fleetwood fan? Well, more a knobber. You're a Preston fan, maybe. Who else have we got in? That's it. I think Tangerine Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Just catch up on the what's up from TSS Seasider. Right.
It's been a beautiful sunny day here today in Blackpool. Still is lovely. So it's nice to have the sun back.
There's a Fleetwood fan at number 10. Is there?
Fleetwood fan.
Mr. Moley has arrived. So, Mr. Moley, we're giving you a few more minutes. Hopefully, get those anagrams written down. We've got a bit of fun for you tonight. We've got a few different rounds, haven't we? Jane will probably.
Yes, I've got a practical round tonight. So it's not practical for you; it's practical for me. So we'll see what. See how I get on with that.
We're having a bit of fun tonight. It's going to be a fun night tonight. You're going to enjoy this.
Oh, Mr. Moley's here. Hi, Mr. Moley.
Yes. Jerry Yates, very good in League Two, never proven in this league. Let's see what he does.
Yes, yeah. Well, I think if you know where the goal is, you know where the goal is, don't you, really? So he certainly looks hungry. So if he can, and obviously Neil Critchley says that he can make players into better players. So develop is the word I was looking for there. So.
Somebody's asking what happened with our other mic. There's nothing wrong with the mic. It's just the splitter lead stopped working, so we're having to work on one. But I've ordered a new splitter lead, so then obviously we can feed the 2 mics into the one audio source, and we can have 2 mics a mic each. So that's arriving tomorrow. So by Saturday we should be back to 2 mics.
Jord does YouTube is here. Hello, Jord.
Jord does YouTube.
I think we're going to sign players. We'll just keep promoting their pizzas down at Poolfoot.
Oh, little jibe there from Jord. Jord does YouTube.
Dear, you're getting it from all angles, aren't you, Ben?
We're all having a dig at Ben. We have got God's flocks in. He likes a bit of banter, though, don't you, Ben?
Yeah, he gives it back, doesn't he?
He does give it back.
And he's got his mum here.
So are they any good, these pizzas at Poolfoot? We need to know.
I had a cheeseburger pizza at the weekend. It was very nice.
Yeah, we had a Domino's, but we had the really thin and crispy Domino's. It was lovely. Very, very, very nice. We enjoyed it. So
just to get back focused on the quiz for a moment, just to let you know what we've got coming up. So we have the anagrams now, which you've got for another 1 minute. So scribble them down if you haven't got the answers yet. Round 2 is on defunct cup competitions.
Are we going on to that now, or
we're going on to that in 1 minute?
Oh, 1 minute. Okay.
Then we've got the football cards. Then we have a fun with flags round, which you just have to wait and see what's to come there. Round 5, we've got some more cheap paninis, which I haven't seen yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing those. And round 6 is on the European Championships. We had the World Cup last week, so we've got the Euros this week. So this is what we've got coming up. So
Dr. Lee Charles and Dr. Jane Stewart's presents Dr. Lee Charles Fun with Flags.
Ben says the pizzas are not good. £10 for it. So these pizzas that are what are they made at Fleetwood's ground? Are they?
No, the Poolfoot farm at the training ground.
Oh right. Okay.
They've got a restaurant there.
They feed them to the players. Lawrence says this anagram round is really hard for me.
It's kind of hard, and then when you see the answers, you'll think, flipping heck, I knew most of those, really. There's quite a lot you will know. Has everybody got the anagrams written down?
We're fine.
Are you all ready for us to go on to take them away? Is everybody ready? Just give us a thumbs up in the comments just down below. We'll just wait a few seconds because we know you are 15 seconds behind us, so we'll just wait to see if everybody's ready. Everybody got them written down. We'll take them away and get on with round 2.
Right, so
and hopefully you can hear us okay because we are sharing a mic. So hopefully
round 2 on defunct cups. So I'm going to describe a cup competition to you, and I want you to tell me what the cup is or was called, because they're all defunct cups. So number 1, this cup was in existence between 1984 and 1993. The current holders are Partick Thistle. The qualifiers were Scottish Premier League sides plus occasional lower league sides. It was an indoor 6-a-side tournament, 2 round-robin groups, and then knockout. The mid-season kickabout, this is from 442, by the way. The mid-season kickabout offered a golden vision of what the game would be like after a nuclear apocalypse, indoors in front of rabid hordes and presented by a prepubescent Jim White. It saw the giants of the Scottish game perform on an indoor plastic pitch complete with thrilling American ice hockey-style touches, including unlimited substitutions, a sin bin for Graham Souness, and most exciting of all, a half-time hooter. Oh, we all like a half-time hooter, don't we? Less football as you knew it, more like Subbuteo made flesh.
David Scholes is saying we've got copyright problems with the Big Bang. So we'll have to be Dr. Lee Charles and Dr. Jane Stewart presents Dr. Lee Charles Fun with Football Flags.
Yes. So that was number 1. What was that cup competition? At number 2, in the defunct cups, this was held between 1961 and 2008. The current holders are Braga. And the qualifiers were teams who had failed to reach for Europe who could be bothered. Format: the winners of 11 groups qualify for the UEFA Cup. The team who progressed the furthest won this prize. Originally intended as a cup for the cupless to keep the football pools alive during the summer, this cup became a cupless cup, an alternative back alley route into the UEFA Cup for teams who had finished 8th and could be asked to skip their holidays. Its lack of appeal was demonstrated in 1998 by the fact that with every other team forfeiting their place, bottom of the league Crystal Palace took part and promptly lost.
Millwall Smithy says he hasn't got a Scooby-Doo. Wow. They are tough, these, honestly. There's I went through these questions. I didn't do very well. She came to me.
Some of them are guessable. So if you're not sure, you can guess. Number 3, this was a competition held between 1960 and 1999. The holders are Lazio. The qualifiers were the winners of each nation's cup competition. It was a 2-legged knockout.
Where you've got these from?
So, undone slightly by the fact that 5 winners hadn't actually won a cup to qualify, this cup had a maverick air lost in the modern age and included such ludicrous scorelines as Chelsea's 21-0 aggregate victory over Jeunesse au Charage of Luxembourg. Sorely missed by lovers of David versus Goliath Cup contest, it also gave us such infamous moments as Real Zaragoza's Naeem lobbing David Seaman from 45 yards in the 1995 final. I remember that, do you?
No, not at all.
A feature only mentioned by Tottenham fans.
Don't remember it at all.
So that was number 3.
Where's she getting all these from?
Number 4.
I'm glad you're reading them out as well. Some tricky words.
Cup competition was between 1970 and 1996. Current holders Genoa. It was for second-tier English and Italian sides. There was a complex recipe of preliminary rounds, groups, and knockout. The very first final in 1970 between Swindon and Napoli was abandoned because of seats being thrown on the pitch. A trend that led to this continental exchange trip for lower league clubs being binned. After a lengthy spell as an amateur contest, Sutton United being the only English winners, it briefly returned as an opportunity for Serie B's most ardent hooligans to fight their English counterparts and produced unlikely Wembley finalists like Notts County and Ascoli. That was number 4. Number 5. This was held between 1955 and 1971. Current holders Leeds United. Originally started as a tournament between cities holding trade fairs. The early years featured a London 11 made up of all the capital's teams, but by the 1960s, 3 teams from each European nation entered the fray. And it was replaced by the UEFA Cup.
Tough these, Jane.
They are tough. Yes.
Is that the last one?
Nope. There's 5 more. I've just got to go somewhere else to find these. So, question 6. This tournament took place between 1975 and 1981. It was a tournament arranged for teams in the English and Scottish football leagues during the summer for several years during the 1970s. It was a similar format to the answer to question 1.
Wow.
And the last champions were Chesterfield.
Last champions were Chesterfield.
Question 7. This cup was founded in 1970 and abolished in 1973. It was a short-lived English football tournament held in the early 1970s. It was held before the start of the season and was contested by the teams that had scored the most goals in each of the 4 divisions of the Football League the previous season, who had not been promoted or admitted to one of the European competitions. 2 teams from each division took part, making 8 participants in total. And the last winners were Stoke City.
Wow. Amazing.
Number 8. And remember, you can guess at these if you're not sure, and you might be right. Number 8 was founded in 1939 and abolished in 1945. It was an association football tournament aimed to fill the hole left in English football by the cancellation of the FA Cup during the Second World War. Number 9, and if you get this one, I'll give you the money myself. It was an 1867 Sheffield rules football competition. Preceding the FA Cup by more than 4 years, it was among the first tournaments in any code of football. And it took its name from a local theatre owner who sponsored the competition and provided the trophy. So this ran from 16th of February 1867 to the 9th of March 1867.
David Scholes, these are his era mostly, so thanks a lot. It's kind of his era. Must be doing well on this one then, David. I struggle with these. I've never heard of any of them.
You have.
Well,
and question 10. This was a football knockout competition open to teams competing in Football League 3rd Division North. It was first held in 1933-34 and ran until the 38-39 season. It was revived for the 45-46 season, and it was a parallel competition to the Football League 3rd Division South Cup. And that completes round 2 on defunct cups.
Tough round that, Jane. Tough round.
Over to Lee for the football
Over
cards.
to me. Right, okay. So we've got a football card round that I know the younger ones like. Let's see this. Here we go. So we're starting off with this. That is these are Topps football cards. So that's our first player. Can you name number 1? A few minutes on that one. I've been tough as well on this one. I'm going to get 10 out of 10 on. They normally get 10 out of 10 on with these boys on these, so we'll see. All right, so that's player number 1. Moving on to player number 2. Player number 2. Yeah, the Lancashire Cup did have a massive trophy, actually. It was a bit like the FA Cup. It was enormous. And Blackpool won it quite a few times, the Lancashire Cup. Wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was beat Manchester United in the final Lancashire Cup.
Yeah. Player number 3. Tricky, these. Player number 3. Just let me know if we're going at a good speed for you. We're not going too fast. Player number 4. So again, just give us a thumbs up if we're just going at the right speed. Don't want to go too fast for you. Player number 5. You didn't know any of these, did you? Didn't...
Not a Scooby, as Smithy would say.
No, Scooby. No, a 10 from Liam on that last round. Yeah, it was a tough one, wasn't it, Liam? It doesn't surprise me. If it makes you feel any better, I think did I get one? Yes, I did. I got one. I got one. So, yeah, Ben's, yeah, all thumbs up. Everybody's okay, right? Player number 6.
Oh, Nappa's mum says great sound.
Yeah, that's good.
See if you can hear me. I'm going to the back of the room for the next round.
Yeah, so that might be a bit more difficult. You'll have to shout up a bit from the back. For our fun with football flags. Yeah. For those that watch The Big Bang Theory, you'll know what we're talking about. Sheldon and Amy.
Do I have to deliver it like Amy would?
Yes. Play number 7.
I went on a tour of Real Madrid's ground, and they got a lot of enormous trophies on display there, really.
Where?
Some weird and wonderful ones. Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah, some amazing. Liam White reckons he's going to get 10 out of 10 on this round. It's more your round, isn't it? It's more your round. We have to do a little bit for the younger football fans who will know all these players, because they're all more modern players of today's. Especially if you collect Topps cards, you'll know them all. That's player number 8. Player number 9. A bit of a gimme, that one. Everybody should get that one. And finally, number 10. There we go, number 10. So we're going to move on to Jane's wonderful fun with football flags.
So this is, I have a football flag here, which I'm going to use for demonstration purposes. Now, you'll recall round 4 last week was on the laws of the game. This is also on the laws of the game. So for this round, I'm going to be an assistant referee, and I'm going to be holding up the flag in certain positions. There's 6 of them, and I want you to tell me what it denotes. So if I'm holding the flag, well, you'll see. Anyway, so I'm doing 6. I don't know if you can hear me from back here, so let me know if you
I'll tell you the sound. I can see the sounds all right.
Okay. So, number 1.
we got a flag bigger than Jane for this
number
one. When the assistant referee the linesman holds that flag up, what is that? That's number 1.
So I've got my visuals here.
Oh, Nick's arrived. Forgot it's Tuesday. We're on fun with football flags.
Number 2. And again, number 2.
Yeah, number 2. David Scholes is saying he thought you copied Amy's style all the time. What is the flag? It's actually Billy Ayres Tangerine Army.
This isn't number 3. This is just me.
It's always on the back seats. It's Wembley 1991.
So number 3.
The year we went up. Can you see that?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 4.
Alan Smith's too busy reading the flag. So it's Billy Ayres Tangerine Army, Wembley 1991.
Number 4.
Oh, is that down? Yeah. Do we protest with it?
Number 5.
We'll see that one.
I know my arm's got to be exactly at 90 degrees and it's not. I don't know if you can hear me.
She's doing a great job, isn't she? Perfect assistant referee. I see you trotting up and down the line.
Number 6.
Oh, you're...
I'm not meant to be waving it, but it's up here. Imagine it's out to the side, over there. Oh. I'm holding it straight up.
Is it just straight up?
Straight up, and the flag's out here.
Why would the flag be out there? Is it
because they don't fold like they're not this big, are they?
Is it windy?
So that is is that it?
Is that the last one?
Yes. Yes, so that's 6. Just 6 in that round. It's a runway at Heathrow. Yes.
Oh. Right, there we are. Fun with flags. We'll give Jane a little rest. If you all got them, I think we're now on to
round 5, which is cheap panini.
Cheap panini round.
We all love the cheap panini round. Oh, I'm looking forward to these. I haven't seen these.
It's the best round.
This Fleetwood's only shop reopened now, says Nick Muller.
Oh, you'll have to ask Ben about that one.
Did you guess it made? I have an Invincible Preston one. I thought that said Invisible Preston one. I was going to say if that's a Preston Wembley one, that would be invisible.
They were just on sale, I think, at Wembley. I think they were just outside Wembley. You know, they have all these people selling flags and stuff. Right, cheap panini round. Here we go. Right, so number 1 is that handsome chap. That's number 1. A cheap panini round. Let's just get better. You have just spelt out bollocks. Excellent. Was that in semaphore? Flag semaphore. Right, number 2 is, there we go. This looks like Clive. I can't think of his name. The guy that used to be on TV.
Not Clive James.
Not Clive James. No, the other. It was different Clive. He used to do that quiz night. He used to do that thing where they used to do the improv on it and everything. What was he called? Somebody will know.
Anderson.
Clive Anderson. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's not Clive Anderson.
Is it not Clive Anderson?
That's not Clive Anderson.
No, it looks a bit like him. Number 3.
No, I don't know that one.
Don't know that.
Italian.
That one's.
He's got a lot of worry lines there, hasn't he? He's had a hard life.
Yeah, he has a hard life. Right, that's play number 3.
Yeah, Nick says 2 London clubs in the FA final. Fans bound to turn up outside ground. Yeah, I thought the same thing, to be honest.
Number 4.
I know that is.
I don't know if you'll get it, but you should get it. Oh, honestly, these cheap paninis, they just get better. Let's play number 4. Yes, you see, Ben's giving it back. You've won the FA Cup, Nick. You've been in the Premier League. Now you're obsessed with little old Fleetwood Town. What's happened to you?
You have a population smaller than your ground.
Blind. How can you be obsessed with such a small club? All that history. Bobby Robson, everything.
Banter, innit?
Oh, Beast Music. Hello, Beast Music. Hi. Picture number 5. Oh, yes. Yes. I remember him very well. That's picture number 5. It's not a bad one, that one, is it?
No.
Pretty much like him. Could get that one. Picture number 6.
Actually, better looking on that card than he is in real life.
Oh, UEFA Cup as well, says Nick, just to give it back. Yes, it is, but don't give out the answers on the thing, Beast. You've got to write them down. Don't say, but yes. Told everybody now on that one, but yes, it was a good likeness of him, wasn't it?
Oh, Ben, I'm liking this banter.
Oh, what's this? I nearly fell today. I was at Fleetwood in the table, then fell to Ipswich in the table. Massive gap in between. That's a good one. Honestly, waiting for Nick to come back on something. Player number 7.
Now I know that is. I don't think it looks anything like him.
It does a bit. I think it has a resemblance of him. Yeah, I think
he's not that fat.
Yeah, he had that like chubby face though, didn't he? So maybe. Player number 7. I'll move on to player number 8.
Oh.
Looks like Rick Astley.
I feel like I ought to know that one. He's got a lot of worry lines as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a bit like Rick Astley.
Liam, don't guess on the text. Just keep your answers to yourself, and then we'll tot up the scores at the end. Thank you.
Oh, cheers. Let's play number 8. Just look a bit like Rick Astley. Never gonna give you. Number 9. Oh gosh. Well, who could that one be? Player number 9. And then eventually player number 10.
That's so good.
I love that one. That's so cool. Oh, I think that's my favourite one of them all. Looks like something. It looks like he's out of The Simpsons.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's like Homer Simpson with a beard.
Right, round 6 is on the European Championships. There are a lot of points up for grabs here. If I could do maths, I'd tell you how many, but I can't. But it's a lot. So it's on the Euros, which it would have been the Euros, of course, this summer, but it wasn't because everything stopped. So number 1, what year was the first European Championships? What year did the first finals take place?
Oh, well, Smith is saying the number 9 geezer works in the subway at King's Cross.
Yes, he does make the quiz every week, number 10. Number 2, what is the name of the trophy that's awarded in the European Championships? So the World Cup is the Jules Rimet trophy, of course, but what's the name of the trophy awarded in the European Championships? Question 3, who are the current holders of the European Championships? Would have been us, of course, if they played them this year, but sadly.
We've got a motorbike outside, are we? If you can hear that motorbike, I don't know if it's coming through the microphone, but...
Question 4. Which 2 teams have won the European Championships 3 times? Which 2 teams have won it 3 times? Or 2 countries have won it 3 times? It's guessable, that one. You got that one right.
I got it right, yeah, I did. My claim to fame tonight. Got that one.
Question 5. How many goals? Cristiano Ronaldo has scored the most goals in European Championships. This includes qualifying and the finals. How many goals has he scored in the European Championships altogether, including qualifying? Question 6. The biggest margin of victory in a qualifying match for the Euros was Germany versus San Marino on the 6th of September 2006. What was the score? Good old San Marino.
Yeah, the whipping boys of most competitions, San Marino, aren't they? Although sometimes they just make it tricky, don't they?
Now, question 7 is a 5-part question, each part having 2 answers. So I'm going to give you 5 coaches who have each managed 2 teams in the European Championships final. So I'm going to give you the name of the coach, and I want you to give me the 2 countries that each of them have managed. So 7A, Gus Hiddink. Which 2 nations did he manage in the Euros? Gus Hiddink. 7B, Giovanni Trapattoni.
I got those.
7C, Dick Advocar. I always raise a glass to him at Christmas. My snowball. Dick Advocar.
Drink to Dick Advocar.
7D, Lars Lagerback. And 7E, which two nations were coached by Fernando Santos at the European Championships. And that concludes the quiz for this week.
That's the quiz.
Concludes the questions.
So, has everybody had enough time on everything? Have you all had enough time? Ready to start going through the answers for you?
I'm going to pop the anagrams back up.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you're ready to start with the answers. We'll just give you a few seconds because we know you're just slightly behind us. Right, we just reckon you are. I'm not getting any thumbs up, but I don't know. We'll put them up. Yep, thumbs up from Alan Smith. He's ready. Right, okay. So quiz night. So the anagrams. Those were the anagrams. They were goalkeepers. I'm going to put the answers up. Now, there you go. Tent polisher was Peter Shilton. Help emit screech was Peter Schmeichel. A dwarf's dinner was Edwin van der Sar. Shiny veal was Lev Yashin. And heavy sign was Shay Given.
And fun fact for you there's only one letter difference between Lev Yashin and Shay Given.
Yeah, it's a fun fact indeed. A peeper in is Pepper Rayner. Chimp searches elk is Casper Schmeichel. So we've got Peter and Casper Schmeichel in there. Still hell of a one is Neville Southall. Licks Aerials is Iker Casillas. And Dragon Knobs was Gordon Banks.
Dragon Knobs, that was I always like to put my favourite one at number 10.
Dragon Knobs was number 10.
Knobs.
Was Gordon Banks at number 10. Right.
So how did we do on that one, guys, out of 10?
Scores on the doors. Please post your scores up. Let's see who is leading in round 1. David Scholes, 3 out of 10.
Good work. Mr. Moley, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10
gosh,
for Mr. Moley. My gosh, Mr. Moley back on form. Not been drinking tonight, then, Mr. Moley, maybe.
No.
Well, sometimes he does better on the quiz when you are having a drink, Mr. Moley, don't you? So 10 out of 10.
He's been moling on Studdersfield Sharks pitch this week. They found a mole.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, there's a big molehill on Studdersfield Sharks. So.
I've heard Blackpool want Chris O'Grady, says Beast Music. From where, Beast? Where's it, Chris O'Grady?
Karen's given us a binary score there. I don't know what that means. Does that mean 0 or 10?
Yeah, what's that?
Smithy's on 5. Hi, Karen, by the way.
Yes, that's a great binary score.
0,
10.
Cods on 4. Oh.
Lawrence
Gosh,
didn't
close,
get.
yeah.
Lawrence, you did. Oh my gosh! I bet when you look at them now and you see Peter Shilton and Shay Given and Neville Southall, Gordon Banks. It's so easy when you know them.
Oh, David Scholes, no one likes a smart ass, Mr. Moley.
10 from 10 from Karen as well.
Brilliant.
So
Well done.
2, 10.
Right then, let's see how we got on in the defunct cups.
Oh, Ben thinks he's from Bolton. Is he 37? He's a free agent. Oh.
We're not looking at 37-year-olds, surely.
Finger trouble, says Karen. That's why she came out with it. Right, okay.
Right.
So let's go back onto our...
Right, so the defunct cups, number 1, from 1984 to 1993, current holders Partick Thistle. And Ryan isn't here, he would have liked this round.
He might be here. Sometimes he just pops up and you
Yeah,
don't know
he does. He's quiet sometimes, isn't he? So 84 to 93, holders Partick Thistle, Scottish Premier League sides plus occasional lower league teams, indoor 6-a-side, 2 round-robin groups, then knockout.
Oh, 33, says Beastme. 33.
That was the Tennent's Sixes.
The Tennent's 60s.
Tennent's Sixes. Number 2, from 1961 to 2008, holders Braga, competition for teams who have failed to reach for Europe who could be bothered. The winners of the 11 groups qualify for the UEFA Cup. The team who progressed the furthest won the Intertoto prize. It was the Intertoto Cup. Which, to be honest, I thought was still going, but shows how much interest I pay in European competition these days. Number 3, 1960 to 1999, holders Lazio, qualifies the winner of each Nations Cup competition, 2-legged knockouts. That was the European Cup Winners' Cup. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Watching Manchester United win it in 1990-91. Question 4, Blackpool fans should have got this one. 1970 to 1996, holders Genoa. Qualifiers, second tier English and Italian sides, a complex recipe of preliminary rounds, groups and knockouts. That was the Anglo-Italian Cup.
Which Blackpool won?
Which Blackpool won?
In 1971, was it? 1971.
Question 5 was the trophy that was 1955 to 1971. Holders Leeds United. Originally started as a tournament between cities holding trade fairs. The early years featured a London 11 made up of all the capital's teams, but by the 60s, 3 teams from each European nation entered the fray. It was replaced by the UEFA Cup. It was the Intercities Fairs Trophy. Did try and stress the fairs there to help you out a little bit.
Beast reckons he's all right as a backup. Is he? He must be a keeper then, is he? He's a keeper.
We've got goalkeepers coming out of our ears, haven't we? We've got this lad's brother wanting to come.
Well, no, he wants his brother to come. Whether his brother's going to come or not, I don't know. But we've got Maxwell as well, haven't we? So, yeah, we've got...
Number 6 was the tournament arranged for teams in the English and Scottish football leagues during the summer for several years during the 1970s. That was the Anglo-Scottish Cup.
Oh, he's a striker. A striker. I don't know him. Who did he used to play for?
Question 7, which was a competition that I had heard of, but I didn't really know anything about it, and I do quite like the sound of it, actually. It was the short-lived English football tournament held in the early 1970s, held before the start of the season, and was contested by the teams that had scored the most goals in each of the 4 divisions of the Football League the previous season who had not been promoted or admitted to one of the European competitions. 2 teams from each division took part, making 8 participants in total. That was the Watney Man Invitation Cup, or I will accept Watney Cup.
The Watney Cup?
I've heard of the Watney Cup. I definitely have heard of the Watney Cup, but I didn't know what it was.
No.
Question 8.
Chester, oh yeah, let's see. Ben on it's like a walking
Stato.
Yes, Ben says he's played for Chesterfield, Oldham, and Bolton. Oh, and Barnsley.
Question 8. Association football tournament held between 1939 and 1945. It aimed to fill the hole left in English football by the cancellation of the FA Cup during the Second World War. This was the Football League War Cup, and Blackpool actually won this in 1943. Did Stanley Matthews play for us in the? Oh, let's see. Actually,
Did we beat Arsenal in the final?
I can tell you the details. We won.
Yes, there 4-2 beat Arsenal.
Yeah, we beat Arsenal at Stamford Bridge in the final. The attendance was 55,195, and it was the 15th of May 1943.
Wow, beat Arsenal, beat the Gunners.
So we beat Sheffield Wednesday, the massive Sheffield Wednesday, over 2 legs in the North final.
We actually beat them away, did we? Drew 2-2 and then beat them away 2-1.
We lost in the North final to Aston Villa the following year.
Oh, well, good side then.
So there you go, the War Cup. I didn't know who knew that we had that. I didn't know that.
We were in the Watney Cup apparently, according to Karen. Newcastle won it. She says, "Is it Newcastle won it?"
Question 9.
He doesn't know if it's true or not, but he has heard about it.
Question 9 is the one that if you got this, I will give you the money myself. It was the 1867 Sheffield Rules football competition, preceding the FA Cup by more than 4 years. It was among the first tournaments in any code of football. That was the Udan Cup, which was took its name from the local theatre owner Thomas Udan, who sponsored the competition and provided the trophy.
It's a toughie, that one, Jane.
That
Very
was a
tough.
toughie.
Oh,
and question 10.
The Fairs Cup.
Question 10. There was a massive clue in the question.
Was that Newcastle won the Fairs Cup?
Question 10. It was a football knockout competition open to teams competing in Football League 3rd Division North. The competition was first held in 33-34 and ran until the 38-39 season. It was revived for the 45-46 season. It was a parallel competition to the Football League 3rd Division South Cup. So therefore it is the Football League 3rd Division North Cup.
The Football League? What cup is it again?
The Football League 3rd Division North Cup.
Football League, 3rd Division North Club. And Karen has just confirmed it was Newcastle that won the Fairs Cup.
So how...
Fun with flags. We're going to go through it again, Jay.
How did we... I know we need with the scores.
The scores
on the doors after round 2. If anyone says 20, you're lying. I'm not having that.
Or is a Wolves fan, Beast? All right, but
Beast. Oh yeah, we know.
Have you got a YouTube? Have you got a YouTube channel, Beast? Do you have a YouTube channel? Is it Beast Music?
Laura's got 5 out of 20.
If so, if you are, we'll give it a plug on here, definitely. Oh, Lauren's has got 5 out of 20.
Karen's on 19. Was it Udan Cup that got you there, Karen? Yeah. It's spelt.
Mr. Molly's on 19 out of 20 as well.
It's spelt Youdan.
Y-O-U, yeah. Ben's on 8 out of 20. That's not bad. David Scholes is 10 out of 20.
Hey, you're doing all right there,
Smithy's got 10 out of 20 as well. Tying with David but not the bottom. God, that's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, great.
19 out of 20. 9 of those.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much you guys know.
I enjoy putting these together because I learn stuff. Because I wouldn't, I'd heard of the Watney Cup, but I didn't know what it was. But now I know. Right, round 3, the football cards. Over to you.
Football cards. Okay, let's get to them. Here we go. Right, so number 1 was Joshua King.
Oh, Beast Music was down Blackpool last weekend. It was busy, wasn't it?
Oh, it was very busy.
What did you get up to?
Oh, Villa are beating Arsenal 1-0. Oh, that's good for Villa, is it?
Oh, yeah, they're in trouble, aren't they, Villa?
Oh, that's good for Villa. So Joshua King was number 1. You may struggle, Mr. Molly and Karen, on this one, unless your knowledge of up-to-date football is good. That was Pascal Gross. Would it be Grosser in German? We say it. Number 3 was a chap with the wonderful name of Erling Braut Haaland. I think it would say it like that, Haaland.
You'd probably get a good anagram out of that.
Yes, Erling Braut. You'd never get it right, would you?
Oh, Karen's been to a Watney Cup game and doesn't remember who we played.
Wow. Number 4 was Bernd Leno. Bernd Leno.
Villa out of the relegation zone by 1 goal. Let's get the live table up.
Oh, you stopped on Martin Mere Caravan Park?
Oh, we were there yesterday.
Yeah, we actually walked round the Mere from the other side. There's a nice little trek round behind the De Vere golf course and the village golf course. Very nice. Number 5 is Tyrone Mings.
City beating Watford 4-0.
Wow.
So that puts Watford in the relegation zone in Villa's place.
Number 6 is John McGinn.
Got a few friends who are Villa fans, so I quite like them to stay up.
Yeah, that's they've got a chance. Well, they've given themselves a chance, haven't they? Is this the last game? Or is there one more?
No.
Number 7 is Lucas Torreira.
Who was number 4? Asks Karen.
Who was number 4? Let's just go back. Number 4 was the burnt Leno or Leno. Harmings.
Beast is down for a week, not this Friday, but next Friday. Oh, fantastic.
So Lucas Torreira was 7. Number 8 was Glenn Murray.
Yeah, that was an odd one, wasn't it? Watford sacking the manager at such a time like this.
Yeah, very odd. Really odd. Number 8. Number 9. Well, hopefully you all got that one. That was a gimme. David Silva.
And Huddersfield sacked their manager, didn't they, this week as well? Which is...
And number 10 was John Joe Shelby.
Oh, John, I would have got that one. Yeah, no, John. That's better than his.
It's better than his cheap Panini picture.
Better than his cheap Panini picture. Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So.
Right. Are you going to go back and do these flags?
Oh yes. Right, fun with football flags round. So number 1.
Dr. Lee Charles and Dr. Jane Stewart presents Dr. Lee Charles Fun with Football Flags. Right, so the first one was... Do you want me to tell them?
Yeah.
That was a substitution. Number 2 was... That's a side, and that is a free kick for the attacking team.
Well, just free kick's fine.
Okay, free kick. Free kick will be fine.
Let's get that one.
Okay. This one. This one is a throw-in.
Look, you can see how my arm bends the wrong way there. Can you see that?
Yes, that's scary.
I wonder how that works, because they are very, particular about having your arm at 90 degrees, but mine kind of bends the wrong way.
Right, the next one is... No, this one here, is it?
Yeah.
That one, that is a corner kick.
Oh, it's a corner.
A corner kick. This one is a goal kick. Very good. Very good. And finally, I think you have to sit down for this one. That one is offside. Offside. Oh, there we go. Is that it?
Oh.
So, scores on the doors for that round.
So, yeah.
We didn't get the Panini. We didn't do the Panini scores, did we?
Well, we haven't got...
Sorry, the football cards. So, yeah, we scooted on a bit there, didn't we? Mr. Moller was 28 out of 30. Lawrence Taylor was 14 out of 30. David Scholes was 12 out of 30. Karen was 24 out of 30.
Ooh.
Got her in that round. Cods Vlogs 18 out of 30. Alan Smithy, Millwall Smithy 15 out of 30. Where was Mr. Moley? Did Mr. Moley? Oh yeah, 28 out of 30. Ooh. Pulled into a bit of a lead.
So what are we on to now out of 36?
Yes, 36. Mr. Moley 31 out of 36.
David Scholes, what's going on there?
Is that a lot of flags?
No.
I don't know. Lawrence Taylor's 15 out of 36. Karen's 27 out of 36.
Ooh. Jake can run the line at the Den any day. We're actually going to make a little flag. We found this, which is we bought as a face mask actually. But I mean, I'll demonstrate this for you why these don't work for me. Because I've got an extra small head. Because I used to have, I know this because I used to have a motorcycle helmet and it was extra small. But I try and put that around my face, and just any movement, it'll just fall off. So if we do any future flag rounds, we might make one out of this snood.
Cosvlogs 24 out of 36. David Scholes is out of 40. He's 17 out of 40. Millwall Smith is 15 out of 36. So I think David will be 17 out of 36. Right.
Cheap paninis.
Cheap panini. Okay. Okay. Cheap paninis. Right. Number 1 was Dwight York.
Yeah, I'd have got that one. No bank robbery for Jane. No, indeed.
This was not Clive
Anderson.
It was Attilio Lombardo. Looking every much like him. Right, number 3 was Robbie Keane.
Oh, right.
You thought it was Italian.
Oh, it's an Irish flag. Oh, yeah. I always get the Irish and Italian flags mixed up.
Robbie. Yeah. Number 4 is Andy Gray.
Yeah, I got that one.
Andy Gray. Number 5 was Steve Bull.
Stave Bull. It's actually
Stave.
It's pronounced Stave in Wolverhampton. Yeah.
Stave Bull.
Stave or Stavey.
Stavey Bull. He was so famous for Wolves when he was unbelievable. What a goal! What a goal scorer he was.
Detested in Walsall.
Was he?
Stave Bull and Wolves.
Why was he detested?
They just hated Wolves.
Oh, I see. Yeah. He scored against Blackpool as well. Well, scored against everybody, didn't he? Number 6 was Martin Keown. Jane reckons he looks better in that picture than in real life. So that's Martin Keown at number 6. Number 7 was Frank Lampard.
Oh, I'm not having
that. I think it's a good likeness. Thumbs up if you think that's a decent Frank Lampard. It's not too bad, that one, I think. Jane doesn't think it looks anything like him. Thumbs up if you think
Karen says we were in the Watney Cup, but she went to the Texaco Cup.
Ah, the Texaco Cup. What was that one? What was the Texaco Cup? Number 8 is not Rick Astley, but Chris Wilder.
Oh, is he the Sheffield United manager? Or am I making that up?
Quite sure. Ben will know. Ben, is he? I just asked Ben.
If it is,
Chris Wilder.
I've been reading about him in my book. If that's him, Fat Frank.
Fat Frank. Yeah, you see, look, thumbs up. Everybody say it's a good likeness. You honestly, it looks so much like Frank Lampard. That was pretty good. Right, number 9 is Thomas Brolin.
That's very unkind.
Thomas Brolin. Was that one?
Yes, he is the Sheffield United manager.
I see. Ben knows. Any question, we just know Ben's going to know it. And number 10, of course, is Homer Simpson in disguise as Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp. Yeah.
So scores on the doors out of 46.
That's great.
Are we on now?
It was a precursor to the Anglo-Scottish Club. The Texaco Cup. Was that the Texaco?
I'd love to go to one. I would just, after reading that book about Heartfelt, I'd love to go and see some more Scottish grounds.
Yeah. Mr. Moley is on 40 out of 46.
Well, maybe if the Scottish League starts before us, that might be an option.
It's making it tough tonight. Ben's 30 out of 46. That's a good score. Lawrence Taylor, 20 out of 46.
Oh, you're catching up there.
Good,
Lawrence.
good. These are good scores. Smithy, 22 out of 46. Davy Scholes, 22 out of 46.
Oh gosh, it's
tight for the wooden spoon. It is tight. The Finneck. 2 points in it. Where's Karen scoring? Because she's the only one that can challenge.
Should we have a plastic fork instead of a wooden spoon just to get into the football?
Karen's on 33. Karen's on 33 out of 46. The cheap paninis did her. Mr. Moley's doing very well.
Gosh. Well, great going, guys. Round 6. There's a lot of points up for grabs here, so everything could change.
How many points are there in this one, Jane?
We've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points up for grabs.
17 points in this round. Wow, this could change everything.
So this is European Championships. Question 1. What year was the first competition? It was 1960. Only with chips, plastic forks. No, I like to eat when I have the pie at the match. I don't like the pastry. I just use the fork to eat the middle bit. Question 2. What is the name of the European Championships trophy? It is the Henri Delaunay Trophy. The Henri Delaunay Trophy.
I would have never known that.
Oh, well, you know now.
I didn't even know it had a name.
Question 3. Who are the current holders? That is Portugal.
Bloody Ronaldo.
Question 4 for 2 points. 2 points. Which two teams have won it 3 times? Germany and Spain. A scooper. No, it's yeah. Well, I scoop my pies. Yeah, it's just pastry gives me heartburn, so I shouldn't really eat pies at all. But sometimes, while you're at a ground, what choice have you got? A horrible hot dog, a botulism burger, or you just eat the middle out of a pie. Question 5. How many goals has Cristiano Ronaldo scored in the Euros, including qualifying? 40.
40 goals. Bloody hell.
That's
no
prolific, one has scored
isn't it?
More.
That's prolific. He's a good player, even though I don't like him.
Yeah. Oh, it's only because he winked that time, didn't he?
I'll never forgive him for winking.
No.
Getting Rooney sent off. It was a disgrace.
Question 6. The biggest margin of victory in a qualifying match was Germany versus San Marino on 6th of September 2006. What was the score? That was 13-0. Unlucky for San Marino. Question 7 is a 5-part question for 10 points. So I gave you the name of the coach, and I wanted you to give me the 2 teams that manager had coached in the Euros. So 7A was Gus Hiddink, and he coached the Netherlands in 1996 and Russia in 2008. I don't need the years, just the countries. I'm just telling you the years for completeness. 7B, Giovanni Trapattoni, coached Italy in 2004 and Ireland in 2012. 7C, Dick Advocaat, coached the Netherlands in 2004 and Russia in 2012. 7D, Lars Lagerbäck, coached Sweden in 2000 to 2008 and then Iceland in 2016, which we don't like to talk about. And finally, 7E, Fernando Santos, coached Greece in 2012 and Portugal in 2016.
Wow.
So how did you get on in that round? Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So out of 17 in that round, and out of 17 plus 46 is
63.
63 in total.
63. Oh, this could turn it around because there's quite a lot of scores in this. So out of 63.
Perfect for time there tonight as well.
Yeah,
I'd like to run the questions
we're getting
to
this
half past and then the answers.
We're getting this like it's almost perfect.
It's almost like we know what we're doing now.
Yeah, it's almost
10 weeks in.
Yeah, yeah, we got a 47 out of 63.
That's a really impressive score, Mr. Moley. Well done.
47 out of 63.
Maybe got 7 out of 7. Oh, Karen! Karen's come with a late winner.
48 out of 63. Fantastic. We said it could all rest on this last round.
Did. Oh, how exciting.
Oh, Mr. Moley pipped by 1. Lawrence, 32 out of 63.
Oh, right.
Been in the whole time just watching the first 3 defunct cups, missed the rest, and Rangers won the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1972, and there was talk of bringing the Tennant Sixes back.
Wow. Well, it's indoors. You can't play football indoors, so I'm not sure that they'll do that right now.
John Walters is near the South Pier.
Oh, very
good. Ben got 40 out of 63.
God,
That's a good
tight
score.
At the end, then.
Millwall Smithy, 26 out of 63. John Walters, you're in Blackpool. Yes, good. Woohoo! Yeah, good round for you, Karen. Unbelievable. Well, come back from the dead.
Well, maybe we should do that again. Have some random scattergun, lots of points up for grab at the end. So
yeah. Maybe that's
maybe exciting, wasn't it?
Maybe that's a good thing for the last round to have a really high scoring round, so it can all. It's almost, or you could give double points or something. Mr. Molly's gutted. Well played, Karen. Needs to swap up on the Euros. Yes, the Euros did you, Mr. Molly. Yeah. Well, that's it for the quiz.
Oh, brilliant. Well done, Karen. Come back.
Who got the wooden spoon?
Come back from the plastic fork. It's the plastic fork.
Who got the plastic fork?
Yeah. It was...
Oh, you're late. Doesn't matter, John. You can always watch it on the rerun tomorrow.
26, Smithy.
Smithy got 26. 29 got David. Yeah, it looks like poor old Millwall.
I read all the scores in.
Have we had everybody in? 29 out of 63 is looking like.
Mr. Moley needs a beer now.
Yep, I think it's looking like.
Well, John, I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Millwall Smithy, you've got the plastic spoon.
Plastic fork.
Plastic fork.
So, oh, excellent. Well, thank you, everybody. Well done again, Karen, after you've had a few weeks off and you've just come in and stolen it away at the last minute from Mr. Moley. So, Ryan Dunbar, this week's episode of The Simpsons had a clop in it by the look of it.
It did.
Yeah.
So we will be back on Saturday for Lee Charles TV at 3. Make sure tell your friends, get as many in as we can, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. This one as well. So and just thanks a lot for joining in. We really appreciate. Ben loved it. Thank you, Ben. Glad you loved it. You did really well. Well, you've all done really well. I don't think any of you have done bad. You've done a lot better than I do.
Can we ask you while you're here and in your quiz zone? We've been doing Riddle of the Day on Alexa, and we're stuck on today's.
Yes.
So we need to turn her up a bit, don't we? Alexa, volume 10.
Riddle of the Day.
Alexa, Riddle of the Day.
Volume 10.
Today's riddle is, in a way, I'm a lot like a kidney, and some talkative people also might need me.
So that's
it. In a way, I'm a lot like a kidney, and some talkative people also might need me.
So
take a guess, say repeat, or ask for the answer.
Stop.
Yes.
Okay, just open Riddle of the Day when you're ready to hear the answer.
So anybody know the answer to that?
We're stumped.
Could you hear that? It's just like a kidney, but what is it?
In a way, I'm a lot like a kidney.
But talkative people
might need me or something. Any ideas? What that riddle is? We've got them all so far between us, but we haven't got a clue on today's. Well, what's a lot like a kidney?
Karen needs to watch the liner more carefully to see what.
Yeah.
Well, you all know now. You all know. You should. You all know what the linesmen do.
Yeah, you weren't here last week, Karen.
Anybody know the answer to?
We started doing a round on the laws of the game now, so we're learning quite a lot just through reading through.
Yeah.
If you want to do some homework, go on the IFAB website. It's all the laws of the game there.
So I don't.
You kind of look at what direction the liner's doing things in, don't you? But not necessarily what he's doing.
Lungs.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It could be lungs. Well, let's try it.
Mr. Moley says, don't know the answer, but Jane was fierce when she said stop. Yeah, I do shout.
She shouts at Alexa all the time.
She doesn't listen to me sometimes.
Alexa, what is it?
Riddle of the Day.
Riddle of the Day.
Waiter, there's a slug in my lettuce.
No.
I'm very sorry, ma'am. Would you prefer a snail?
Do you see why I shout at her now?
Alexa, Riddle of the Day.
Today's riddle is, in a way, I'm a lot like a kidney, and some talkative people also might need me. In a way, I'm a lot like a kidney, and some talkative people also might need me. Take a guess, say repeat, or ask for the answer.
Lungs.
Good guess, but that's incorrect. Shall I tell you the answer?
No.
Karen's saying a
pig. If you'd like time to think, say stop after I read it out. In a way, I'm a lot like a kidney, and some talkative people also might need me.
We don't know the answer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We're going to have to give up, aren't we?
And some talkative people
we can't get it.
Also might need me. Take a guess.
Millwall Smithy says you stop.
Or ask for the answer.
The answer, please, Alexa.
The answer to the riddle, in a way, I'm a lot like a kidney,
Steak.
and some talkative people also might need me, was a filter. So far, 15% of people got that right. If you'd like me to email you the riddles, click the link I've just sent to your Alexa.
On that bombshell, we're going to go.
Kidney, bloody hell, because a kidney filters your... Oh, that was really hard. How are you supposed to get that? Ridiculous.
Right, thank you very much, everyone. We will see you all on Saturday, hopefully. Stay safe, keep washing your hands and doing all those things, and hopefully you'll all be safe, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.